What's good? What's happening with it? We're here for episode 3, just another play. I'm Payday EJ. It's been good. We're reporting live from Hollywood East. You know what I mean? It's on the Beast Coast. You know what I mean? The Beast Coast is the East Coast. We are the South Division. You know what I mean? So Hollywood East, Orlando, Florida. Y'all better recognize. If you ain't know, now you know. That is what Orlando is known for. Um, Now, a special shout out to everybody. The last 13 days was the last episode, and we got 54 new followers. Um, I just want to shout y'all out. Thank y'all for following. Thank y'all for subscribing. That y'all went up on the YouTube. You know what I mean? Let's run these up, man. It ain't nothing like free money around here. So uh, you can get free money watching, or you can go ahead and click the links in the bio. Do whatever you need to do to get this bag. We running it up. If you see me come across your feed, just share it. Do whatever. I share everybody's shit, so y'all might as well share mine too. Um, that's how we moving, man. One hand washes the other all day. But you subscribers, since the last episode, we are up. We hit for about 22.97. So in 13 days, we hit for 22.97. Um, that's good money, man. If you work, you got a job. Everybody got to work to eat. If you looking at this on your phone, I bet you got to work to pay for that bill. So yeah, the last 2 weeks we up 22.97. But this is the twist here. This is what makes me different. I can just leave y'all with that. We up. We won 22.97, but we lost 500. So we netted $1,700. 17.97. I'm gonna keep it real with you. This is not just get your money podcast. This is just like we gambling for profits. I don't really care what goes on with all the other foolishness, but we took home 17.97. So that means we averaged just about $179 a day in the last 13 days. That's good pay, man. A lot of people work for less, and a lot of people work for more. It's extra. It can pay your bills while your 9 to 5 can sit in your bank or do whatever you want to do with it. Um, and that's where we at. So like we up. Let's get this money. The stories is always posted. The lives is always posted. We're gonna be doing some streaming. We're gonna be doing some everything. These live events coming, and which brings me to my next topic, UFC 300. If you're a fight fan, if you're a combat sports person, I suggest you tune in because I got a real question to ask. Are the UFC top dogs now gatekeepers? You got to really ask yourself that, like, you know what I mean? Because we know how the UFC works. If you got a prime prospect, somebody going through the contender series, somebody going through the wire, starching folks in the amateurs or whatever you want to call it, they get their shot, and you know what they do? They get to see the guy who's trending down. When they make their debut, they see the guy that's trending down. So I got a question for Dana White. I got a question for Joe Rogan, DC, all you guys. Are the UFC top dogs now gatekeepers? Because if so, I'm gonna lose some money. But if they still got the prime, I'm gonna show you how to really run up this bag just off of some combat sports, man. $50 can turn you into 5 bands. It's not no scam. It's not no nothing. $50, 5 bands, 5 leg parlay, and I'm dropping it this episode. And we starting with the first pick. We got Cody Garbrandt. They got him at plus 260. He's on a 2-win fight streak, 1 KO, 1 unanimous decision. Looking good, looking crisp since his last loss. He only lost to Kai France, so I can't really be mad at Cody for that. I got Kai France beating a lot of Kai France supposed to be a champion for real, for real. But he lost to Kai France and Rob Font. Cool. Everything else, TKO. And he's fighting Figueroa. Figueroa's moving up in weight. I saw his last fight. He fought Rob Font actually and won, but like his thumpers weren't thumping for me. Like it wasn't thumping like how it was in the flyweight. He was starching guys in the flyweight. Like he had superpower in the flyweight. It's just that I don't think he can maintain catching that weight anymore at flyweight. That's why he moved up. So it's going to be an adjustment period. Um, But I think Cody got a lot in the tank, and he has amazing hand speed. Everybody remembers him knocking out. I think it was right before the horn. Cody throws some strikers, man.
Bombs.
Some strikers. I like Cody, man. And plus 260, give him to me. The next one, I feel like it's a bargain. If you like bargain deals, you shop at Family Dollar, Dollar General. Hey, I get all my bargain shit from there too. So guess what? Aljo. Aljo is at minus 125. His only loss in the last 5 losses is to the Sugar Show. Come on, man. 125, amazing jiu-jitsu, amazing wrestling. Like, Aljo is a quality sub artist. Insane cardio. Like, I don't give a damn if you don't like what I mean, he beat up Henry. He beat up who he put to sleep? Sandhagen.
Yeah.
He put, oh my God, he climbed on his back. I remember watching that one.
Facts.
He come on, man. Y'all stop trying my dog, man. Stop trying that boy. Hey, I'll take Aljo. I'll take Aljo any day of the week. That's why I like this pick even more, because he just got dismissed, and his homeboy's getting dismissed from Sugar Show. You know what I mean? Sugar Show is trying to fight some shit right now, and you not on the list. So you ain't making enough noise. And I think he feels like, he's worthy of that. You feel me? So he's worthy of that shot. He lost it. He fought some dudes. He won. I mean, give it to him, man. But I think he has to he's fighting Cater. And I can't get out my mind every time I hear Cater fight is my man Max blitzing him for 5. Max smoked him for 5.
Not even looking at him and punching him in the face.
For 5. That shit is, and Max is my guy. Like when Max and Volkov was doing it, like I almost ain't want to watch the fight because I like both of them. It's like, you know what I mean? They're unofficially your boys.
100%.
So it's like, I know that may sound weird, but like all my favorite fighters are unofficially my boys.
Yep.
So
I feel the same way about recent fighters, and the 2 fighters that I feel recent about. I love Sugar Sean, and I love Cheeto Vera. But I'll tell you,
oh my God,
that fight afterwards, there's no way Cheeto could even smell because his face was just smushed shut.
He was over. He was getting touched.
100%.
Touched. When I say he's missing out because he got in the wrong bout, but hey, listen here, this Eternal Flame is doing this thing, man. It's filling up the whole room, man. If you tired of that, basic linen out of your Target shops and Walmart shelves and all that, man, ain't nothing wrong with a home goods candle. But if you're gonna spend it, man. It's very refreshing, amazing scents, and hey, go ahead and get it, man. Follow that Instagram, Eternal Flame. These candles doing their thing, man. Shout out Eternal Flame. They straight out of the base. So what's going on, man? That's how it's rocking. But yeah, that Cheeto, man, that was a hard one. I was in Miami for that one too.
Oh.
I didn't go to the fight, but I was hanging around bar to bar, then go ahead and popping Hard Rock live on the craps table. Mm-hmm. But going to this next pick of this amazing gatekeeping 5 picker. All right, I got the under a round and a half. Yes, a round and a half with my boy Bo Nick. Come on, man, Bo Nichols, man. His longest fight was 2 minutes and 54 seconds. Your average round is 5 minutes in the UFC, so half a round is 2 minutes and 30 seconds. All of his fights finished in the first. You know what I'm saying? The longest person got him at 254. Why wouldn't I take that under? I think what they got the under at? They got the under at plus 175, man. Under a round and a half. I mean, a half a round, excuse me. Free money, man. Top wrestler. Got good striking. Amazing power. Like, how can you not? Nobody got past the first round. Nobody got past 1 minute and 30 seconds besides one guy. You give me a whole extra minute? I'll take that. Going on to the next one. And this is tough for me because this is screaming gatekeeping. Plus 190. When I say plus 190, plus 190. And That's Charles Oliveira, do Bronx. Come on, man. You mean to tell me his last loss is to the current champion and he smoked everybody that he shares the card with? Justin Gaethje's fighting Max Holloway on 300. Smoked him. Poirier, shit. Smoked him. Udarish was talking. He was a climber. Udarish was a climber. I was on the Udarish train because he was smoking folks too. But Diamond striked him, and guess who striked the Diamond? Charles. Who else? Michael Chandler, big guy from the PFL, smoked. And you mean to tell me you giving me this guy plus 190? I'll take that all day and night. And if this is a proven fight for the man he's fighting, and you draw the name Charles Oliveira, good luck. And then I would be looking into you more because now I can feel like he's a gatekeeper. But at the end of the day, I'm not straying away from none of this plus money. And in the home run hitter of the night, and everybody's telling me I'm crazy. I like both fighters, but one thing I must say, plus 120 for Sweet Dream Hill. Yes, he's fighting Alex Pereira, one of the scariest guys in the UFC in the middleweight class, one of the scariest guys in the UFC, period. Stonehand Pereira. He this is my thing, right? He smoked everybody in the middleweight. He fought Yuri and Juan. And Juan, if this come across y'all timeline, it's no disrespect, y'all boys, but y'all got some hard names to pronounce, and I can't fuck with it. So it is what it is. But Polish Power, that was a split decision, and then Yuri. I knew he was gonna beat Yuri. I'm not a big fan of Yuri. Uh, he's quirky, if that's the word, like, you know what I mean, for it. I just don't like his fighting style. It's like too dancey, too like it gives me like Cap Weather vibes or whatever. I can't even say that shit right. But yeah, nah, I don't like his movement, so I kind of seen that coming. No, I don't want to discredit the guy. Like he smoked some guys in his resume.
No,
but
he'll beat my ass.
hey, shit. That's why. Hey, listen here. Don't run up on me in these streets, you octagon fighters, boy. It's not. I ain't got no referee, my boy. But at the end of the day, yeah, nah. Alex Pereira. The reason why I'm kind of like iffy on this fight, man. One, he beat your coach ass. So like the guy you're training with got his ass beat by him. That's just some like mentality type shit. So I feel like Sweet Dream's gonna walk in there like with a little on his like a little stand on. Two, I've been fucking with Sweet Dream Hill since he been rocking in on the prelims, starching folks in the first. Something like Bo Nichols. Even only two fighters took Sweet Dreams to deep waters, and out of those two fighters, one of them went the distance. And out of all his fights, he only lost two, and one was to a TKO, not getting knocked out. TKO doesn't mean you got knocked out. He broke his fucking arm against Paul Craig, and he was still swinging. The arm was flailing around, and he's still swinging. The ref had to stop the fight. So that's a TKO, fellas. He didn't get starched. They had to save him from himself because he was gonna fight with one arm. So that's his only loss. And then you know, shit like Santos got finished in the fourth, and Glover took him 5 rounds. The way that Alex got knocked out by Izzy, I think that punch came from the hip, and it was just like a right timing. Like, like Izzy's my guy. I love it for him. I love him. He got that shit off his back, and you know, he it connected. You know what I mean? I would love to see that fight again. Um, but I just think this power, the boxing skill from Hill is probably gonna hit a little different from taking a power shot from Izzy. You know what I mean? A power shot from Hill and a power shot from Izzy is
different.
You know what I mean? Am I getting a car accident with a Mini Cooper, or do I ride around and, like, I'm in a nice decent sedan? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Got a little leg room with it. But yeah, nah. Jamil hitting you with a left with a Mack truck. That's what he hitting you with. Um, and yeah, like, those are the five. You got Cody, you got Aljo, Bo Nick under the first round, Charles O, and Hill. Those five picks, you put a 50 slab on it, you getting 5K, easy, all day. Um, if it doesn't hit, those guys are the new gatekeepers of the UFC, and that's gonna be the narrative. So, like, don't get caught in the name if you're gambling. That's what I feel like Dana White is telling me on this card. One, this card is loaded. I left off Max Holloway and Justin Gaethje for the BMF title. The only reason is because I love both fighters. So it's like I'm gonna watch this fight just like you watch two of your homeboys fight. You don't jump in. You just let them get it off their chest, and after that, it is what it is, and we go buy some beers afterwards.
Right.
Like,
the card's loaded. It's crazy
oh
because you
my
mentioned
God.
Aljamain earlier, and I
Yeah.
forgot he was even on the card. He's on the fucking prelims.
He's on the so is Cody. He's on the early prelims. Cody's on the early prelims.
Yeah, he's the opening, literally the opening fight. Jalen Turner's on the early prelims.
Early prelims.
And then you've got Zhang Wei Li, the co-main event, who we haven't even talked about probably
at
because
all.
she's just going to absolutely
She's going to smash.
Yeah,
and the line was too high, and I didn't see no props in it.
Yeah,
it wasn't going to boost nothing on the
unless
part.
You're betting $100,000, don't bet that one.
Yeah, don't bet. Yeah, she is a tank.
You ain't making no money on that one.
You ain't gonna make no dollars on that one, man. Yeah, man. That card is loaded. So
you got Kayla Harrison and Holly Holmes as well. Kayla Harrison comes from the PFL.
She's gonna smoke Holly.
Recent champion, big wrestler. Right out of fights out of Ohio. Heck yeah, man. She's good as well. Holly's a kickboxer though. She brings a whole different style to her. Stylistically, these are amazing matchups across the board. Literally all 16 to 18 fights. Fucking incredible. Dana White knows what the hell he's doing.
Dana White knows what he's doing.
He's the GOAT.
It is when I say a loaded card, don't call me. If you know me, don't call me on the 13th after 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't call me. Don't text me. Don't do nothing. I'm locked in. I got all the food. I got all the drinks. I got everything done the night before. I'm treating this fight card like the first day of school, fellas. Like, I'm trying to tell you. Like, I'm not going out. I don't want to watch it at a sports bar. I don't want to do none of that shit. I'm going to be glued in front of my TV. Me and the dog. You understand? So, like, hey, look, this card. Dana White, you doing your thing, man. I give it to you, Dana White. Let's go. Let's switch this to the hardwood, man. Final four predictions. We're in the final four. For the men's, give me them Huskies, man. If you've been following the story on Just Another Play podcast on Instagram, you know I post my covers of the day, and the Huskies been my cover of the day since the tournament started. They just do their thing, man. They're a complete team. They handle business. They're just hard to stop, man. They got bigs, they got shooters, they play complete basketball. I think that UConn is going to take it over NC State. NC State beats Purdue, gets to the national championship, and then they fall to the Huskies. That's how I got this Final Four going. If you're telling it, go ahead and let me know you're telling it. If you're fading it, go ahead and let me know you're fading it. Let me know what you're playing, why you playing it, and let's just see who wins when the day comes. And we talking on the women's side, I got South Carolina Gamecocks. Them girls is doing their thing. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and beat Iowa. It's going to be too much for Caitlin. I think Caitlin can get past UConn, even though they got my girl Paige on there. Caitlin's hot right now. 41-12, 7. I mean, Ice Cube offered her $5 million. That's crazy. $5 million. You saw what my boy Tony Allen said? You saw what my boy Tony Allen said? Mm-hmm. That boy said, "Hey, she come to the Big Three. They gonna give her that $5 million check. Them boys getting paid 10 bands a game. She could drop 5 M's. Hey, shit, they gonna show Ice Cube watch you need that 5 M's.
Yeah.
Tony Allen don't play that shit. Yeah, but Caitlyn definitely got her lick back in last night's performance. You know, you give somebody some bulletin board motivation. You know what you expect. She came to deliver. Uh, yeah, damn. Caitlin Clark, she doing it. Uh, let's go to that diamond, man. The Yankees is hot. We talked about the Yankees being plus 900 for the futures. They swept Houston. They look like they a complete team with Juan Soto, um, Judge, Santon, Carlos Grant Santon. Um, yeah, they got bats, man. Rizzo, I keep on forgetting Rizzo over there. Fuck, like Garrett Cole come back in a couple weeks. Like, he gonna be on that hill. Yankees looking dangerous, boys. Like hey, I know I only threw like 150 on that prop too, because it was plus 900. That got me a little over a band back, but fuck. The way they smacked Houston, hey man, hey, Yankees, they gotta really do their thing, man. They gotta hey, they got a squad, man. I might double down, man. The future probably went down, but I might have to double up on that one. And then let's go to B More. B More doing their thing. What up? What up, B More? Shit, my bad. But what up, B More? Y'all doing y'all thing. Y'all say Tugin on your Dugan. You know what I mean? I got some folks out there in Baltimore, DMV area, man. Holla at my man Vinny if you're looking for a crib in the DMV area. Along came Vinny, man. Holla at that boy. Um, Dodgers handling biz, like I said. Dodgers was plus 300, so that prop looking good. They had a little blemish on their record out there in Japan, but they did their thing. They lost one to the Padres, so it's all good. What do you expect? They got 100 and some games. I ain't crying off of a couple losses. And then ATL looking pretty solid too. They stumbled out the gates, but they looking a little solid. ATL, I like what I see in ATL. I got some money on ATL, so if you a Patreon member, which none of you are, so y'all missing a lot of these parlays, but it's okay. We was at 22 followers last week. Now we at 74. I'm happy with the growth. Keep following us. You making money clearly. The picks are hot, man, but this agua is cold, man. This freshwater agua fresca, man. I'm gonna tell you now, man. It ain't the best water if it ain't fresh water. You hear me? So get you this freshwater agua fresca, man. If you in LA, um, anywhere on the West Coast, man, Long Beach area, stand up, man. Get you a freshwater agua fresca. They in the convenience stores. They in the 76s, 7-Eleven, gas stations. They at AA Wine and Liquor in Long Beach. If you're in Long Beach, man, if you getting your alcohol, man, whatever you choosing, it better be out of that AA Wine and Liquor, man. They got bundles and bundles of it over there. So you better go ahead and get that, man. This is my favorite right now, this Jamaican hibiscus. They coming out with multiple flavors, so you better go on their website, go check it out. If you want to get the ones that's out right now, it's you can get it on Amazon. You can order it, Freshwater AF on Amazon. That's who's shipping it. If you live on the Beast Coast, if you live in Hollywood East like myself, um, yeah, you want to get this. If this ain't in your refrigerator, I'm gonna tell you now. I got three things in my refrigerator. I got cranberry and pineapple juice. I got Mountain Valley spring water, and I got freshwater agua frescas, man. There's no sodas. There's none of that. No Minute Maid. There's none of that shit. You getting the agua fresca, or you getting drunk, or you getting some high quality H2O. Those are the three beverages you get in my crib. You understand? So it better be in your crib. Don't if you know me and you ain't ordering this, don't offer me no beverage in your crib because this is the only thing I drink. Um, yeah, man. Shout out to Freshwater, man. This is the most fire agua fresca I ever had. So we're gonna keep the picks hot, but this is gonna stay cold. What you think about it, Ryan?
I think it's absolutely delicious, and it's subtle. So it's not overwhelming. It doesn't taste too juicy. It's not overly sweet. It's like a perfect, subtle, simple. Obviously, it's hibiscus, so hibiscus juice. You know, it's just
Hey,
fucking delicious. It's
it's
really good.
it's
I'm
it's
impressed.
solid, man. And 5 calories for you your calorie counters, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One hand per bottle. Come on, man. All the ingredients is on the side of the bottle.